I think everybody who achieves anything in life is a little crazy. And the little crazy is they kind of oddly like a little bit of the pain. I know that sounds crazy, but I think we're all that way. We're like, that was hard. Something good's about to happen, you know? And that's how I think when I go through pain. That's my linkage. Not something I necessarily need to avoid, not a sign from God. A lot of people go, oh, it's a sign I'm not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
It's a sign. They're always looking for signs. It's not for them. It's a sign to stop. Stop it. Cut it out. That's a weak way out. It's not a sign not to do it, and you know it.
Yeah.
So stop doing that.
And you taught in, because I'm in the Arctic Accelerator. I'm not in the big Arctic.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to be in it. But you taught the rule of reciprocity, and you talked about the rule of repurpose. And for those of you guys that are listening, the law of reciprocity is you must believe you get what you give. And the law of repurpose is things don't happen to me, they happen for me, right? Now, with that being said, there's something powerful about the law of reciprocity that just has stuck in my head, and I want you to elaborate on it a little bit more. You state existence equals impact, meaning you don't have a choice but to matter. And I think that a lot of people don't realize that, right? It's just like how you said, something bad happened. Oh, it's a sign from God. I don't need to do it. Oh man, this happened. Oh, it's a sign that I need to give up. Rather than seeing that what you get right now in this exact moment is what you put out. You know, the work that you did 120 days ago, that's the stuff you're receiving right now. So can you go into depth a little bit more on the law of reciprocity and how individuals can benefit from understanding this law in their life?
Yeah, the law of reciprocity can show up in different time frames, but you're exactly right. What you're experiencing right now is based on work you did or didn't do 60, 90, 120 days ago, most of the time in your life, okay? So there's a reciprocal effect. When you give something, something comes back to you in life eventually. You shouldn't give for that reason, but when you give, it does come back to you. You have to believe in it. It's not a belief, it's a law. There's a reciprocal law in life, and I've lived it for 50 years. You have to trust me, but I don't. What happens is when that reciprocation isn't instantaneous, most people stop doing it, or they think it's not real. So for me, I just know it's an inevitability that that's going to come back to me. But here's the fundamental thing. I just want to say this to everybody because we're a little limited on time, and if I don't say this to you, I'm going to be remiss. It's in times like these that you need to be reminded of something, okay? And this is what reciprocity really means. You were born to do something great with your life. Yeah. You were born for a reason. Each of you. You and I are no different than anybody listening or watching this. You were born to do something great. Maybe it's been a while since someone's told you. Maybe no one's ever told you. But I'm telling you, you were born to do something. Now, if that's true, okay, if you were truly born to do something great with your life, and great doesn't necessarily mean rich. Great means a difference. See, my children have some great school teachers. That doctor that saved my life was great. He's not rich. Yeah. Doctors don't make that kind of money anymore. I'm talking about do something great with your life. When that's your overriding belief, I was born to do something special, unique, great with my life in my way, in big and small ways. If you know that's true, now that reciprocity thing is automatic. When you come from that place of, hey, I was born to do something special. I'm favored. I got the blood of the King of Kings in heaven running through me. I'm destined to do something great. Then you got a shot at this reciprocity stuff. But if you keep coming from this place of, I don't know, I suck, I'm not so, hey, stop it. It's BS. Someone installed that thinking in your head when you were a defenseless child. You weren't born thinking you weren't great. You weren't born not happy. You were born happy. You were born exploring. You were born inquisitive, curious, and knowing you were going to do something great. And some stupid adult or multiple ones or bullies at school started installing these negative thoughts in your mind when you were defenseless as a kid, when your brain matter was still forming all the way up to 21 years old, that is flawed thinking. It's a virus of the mind.